Hey there for I love the hat. Oh,
Ho there,
oh boy, what is it this time?
Going to the outdoor music festival?
do I look like a dirty music enthusiast? I'm Daniel Boone, the famous American frontiersman.
Are we learning again? Oh,
Fought a grizzly bear hand to paw,
Champly said howdy like Sticky Joe.
and was the only man in history who was immune to
Oh.
contagious yawns.
Man, am I learning stuff once again though? With these real people and real history and everything? Are we learning history today? Oh, stop, I'm about to yawn.
That can't be true. No one is immune to yawns. No one.
Yeah, no one can be.
Lies.
If you yawn, you
I
yawn.
am not lying, and yet I am not telling the truth either.
So-
I am telling all tales.
What is that giant
Big, you're
book?
qualified to tell tall tales.
Oh,
Yeah, bruh. How's about
Oh
you
my-
tell them short tales?
not again with the short joke.
Tall tales aren't literally tall.
You sure about that? That is a very tall book, by the way. Tall stories aren't tall. Explain the tall book then. That's a tall book.
They're exaggerated stories about larger-than-life characters that inspire us to
So,
believe in the
tall
unbelievable.
characters
Like the
then.
story about a giant lumberjack named
Oh, Paul
Man,
Bunyan.
we love the story of Paul's Bunyan.
Well,
Let
no,
us tell this
no,
story.
no, no, not his
Sit your
bunion.
friends
No.
back down and listen to this big old tall
Oh.
There was this
Are they
big
taking over
lumberjack.
Robin's story time again?
I love being
Oh.
a giant lumberjack.
Now here's the deal, yo. I thought Paul was a big, strong lumberjack, but his
Yeah.
boots was too small.
Oh no, don't tell me we're gonna see Raven's feet. Come on. Are we really gonna see the bunion on Paul Bunyan's feet?
Oh, I could chop trees all day.
Yeah.
For these dang boots.
Oh,
I should
they're
buy new
squeezing up her. Oh.
but they're so expensive. Brr.
Now you all know what happens when you's being cheap.
Dang.
You wear some shoes that are too small.
Oh.
The dude got himself a bunion.
Ah. Oh,
Bunyan,
come
it's Paul
on.
Right. That's the name he got because of his foot problems.
You're kidding me. But I'm glad it wasn't as disgusting as I thought it would be because, you know, TTG usually goes with gross out humor. I thought it was gonna be way worse, you know?
That bunion got so bad, Polly Paul couldn't lumberjack no more. The only good thing in his life was his
Yeah,
favorite
oh,
pair of worn
why
socks.
Paul Bunyan
Have you, my big
sitting on
dreams.
everybody,
Whoa,
though?
whoa, Paul Bunyan had
I
a
love
big
that the
blue
story-
ox, not big green socks.
The story's
Just
different
listen to the
too.
story, bruh. Okay.
Like
so
the picture on the book is
Paul was
different
real sad over
too.
how his life was
Oh.
turning out. But what he didn't know is that his fortunes was about to change forever.
Oh, oh.
What's up? Big green
Hell-
socks in the house.
I have many questions right now. You're telling me Beast Boy was Raven Socks the entire time? Back when I thought that boy was thirsty for her legs, he was literally on her feet the entire time. Are you... Hello?
Whoa, magic socks.
Now Beast Boy the socks now?
Get them bunions fixed.
Yeah.
Head west and go see that good foot doctor.
The foot doctor...
That's a long way to walk without footwear. Brr.
So why don't you just wear some of them boots that fit, huh?
Oh, they're
Oh.
too expensive. I'll just go barefoot.
Oh no. Oh, ow, ow.
Why you so cheap, Paul Bunyan? And so Paul traveled across the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah?
The super hot geysers of Yellowstone National
Wow.
Park, and the cactus-covered deserts
Not
of
the-
the American Southwest.
Dang. This part of the episode is literally, oh yeah, Raven's feet hurt. Raven's feet, her feet, socks, Beast Boy, socks, Raven's feet, socks.
Oh man, I'm never gonna make it to see that good foot doctor.
Oh, what?
Pardon me, stranger, but did you just say you were in need of a doctor to get your
Put those grippers away, Raven.
Good foot doctor!
Tell it to me straight, doc.
Yeah.
You fix my bunions? Brr.
Can I make a bad foot into a good foot? Of course I can.
Oh my, thank you, Cyborg.
That good foot doctor
Oh.
fixed up
Oh.
Paul and got him back on his feet. Plus, he knew
Wow.
a good boot guy and hooked Paul up with a fresh deal on some new kicks.
Wow. I'm glad that we didn't see that surgery even worse though, because it's like, do you really want to see that bunion removed and everything? Could have been way worse. They really toned down the gross out the gross out stuff they could have been showing.
This is an acceptable price.
Man, Paul Bunyan really do be
Robert
cheap.
lumberjacking with his big old green socks and his custom new shoes.
And as for Paul's famous Bunyan,
Yeah?
he went on to own a used car dealership where the
The
low
Bunyan
prices
is
were
alive?
unbelievable.
The end.
Oh, the wonderful
What a
tale of the
wonderful story.
Don't clap for them. That whole story was bogus.
But are these stories not the lies to begin with?
Hold on, Starfire's right though.
Please don't derail this next story about a super strong railroad man named.
Oh boy, yep, that's a Cyborg story right there though. Robin, just sit down. You know how these episodes go. You're not gonna get a chance to tell your story. Sit down.
John Henry, the steel driving man. I know that one. Take a seat, Fringy. And let a
Fringy.
tall man tell this tall tale.
Dang, not the height
Way back
again.
in the day, my man John Henry was building a railroad. This
He's
dude
been
was
working
trying
on the
to
rail.
make the railroad straight
Whoa!
with one swing.
Cyborg be showing off. Oh,
Say, friend, I couldn't help but notice you hard at work.
They don't call me the steel driving man for nothing.
of course, Robin's got to be the shady one, right? With the mustache and everything. I'm surprised Robin wasn't like the villain of the last one or anything. And there was this small guy named Robin who made the Bunyan hurt even more. Meh.
Well, I thought you might be interested in purchasing this state-of-the-art steam drill. This mechanical
Ooh.
model can build a railroad in no time flat.
You sure about
Interesting,
that?
dude. No machine can match these muscles. Slap it
I
up.
mean, he's right though. Those muscles though.
Shabba-doo.
Perhaps you'd be convinced by a little contest.
Oh,
I'm listening.
You and your hammer.
John
versus
Henry
my
versus a
drill. First to
machine?
complete the tracks wins. What do you say?
what a sign.
Machine. I say
Oh, what did I pause on though? Look at those frames. Look at that frame right there. But also, man versus machine. And Cyborg is telling the story. Oh,
the race was on. John Henry called upon all of his mighty strength, but he eventually fell behind.
uh-oh. Come on, John Henry, show off those muscles more.
Flippity.
Oh, dang. The machine won?
Doggy, that thing really works. It's precise.
And he's drinking his tea, though?
Doesn't have friends or family to go home to. Right then, John Henry knew what he had to do.
What he had to do, though?
I'm convinced.
Oh. Okay, for a second there, I thought John Henry was gonna get hit by the machine and then he becomes Cyborg as a steam machine, you know? I almost thought he was gonna get destroyed or something.
Let me buy that drill off you.
Sold.
Alright. I guess that everything's all good now, right? Oh, those tracks are bad.
Thanks to his wise purchase, he realized that technology and automation were the wave of the future.
Yeah.
So when some evil aliens invaded
Oh.
the Earth, John Henry built 5 trains that combined to form the giant robot known as Old
Hello, Old Train? This man really said Old Train. Was that supposed to be an Ultron reference right there? Old Train? So he did become a cyborg in the end, just with trains instead of, you know, a terrible accident. But hold on, Old Train do be looking cool though.
So of course, Old Train defeats the alien menace.
Yeah. Oh.
John Henry never returned to Earth.
Oh,
But they say he's still out
dang.
there defending the galaxy, and sometimes
Hold on, that's a real good
close.
story
You can
though.
hear him.
That's a very good tall tale though. Hold on, but I would watch this movie. John Henry becoming Old Train and everything. I would enjoy that story so much more. That's a great story.
John Henry was not the pilot of a giant train-based robot.
How would you
He won
know
the
that?
competition with only the strength of his muscles, but worked so hard he perished right there upon the tracks.
Now that's a sad
Your
ending. Who
version
wants
is
that
not
though?
true.
I know. That's the point of a tall tale, you dumb-dumb.
Yeah.
I've got one tall tale left to share.
One
I'd
more,
appreciate
and
if you would let me
it's
tell it
Starfire's
with
turn,
no
right?
Oh,
interruptions.
What's the story
definitely.
about,
We shan't
though?
be of the silence.
This is the story of John
Yeah.
Appleseed.
Oh.
Apple planting man.
Oh man, I was waiting for it. I was waiting for Starfire to take over, but at the same time, I do feel sorry for Robin. Will we ever get to hear Robin's story? Will we ever get to hear his tall tale though? Or is he too short to tell the tall tale?
Long ago, there lived a pioneer man
Well, let's
named
see about this Johnny Appleseed.
Very much in the out of doors.
The Appleseed.
Friends,
Squirrel. Frog. The dolphin in a tree. What?
much time with the animal friends.
Aw, look at those
Oh,
derpy looking
one
deer
thing John
though.
noticed that some animals were making fun
Oh.
of the forest kitty for being the stinky.
You know that's not a that's a skunk right there, Starfire. Do you really want to play with a skunk, by the way? But why the dolphin be in a tree though? Can I do the same thing? Can I be in a tree?
Please, do not laugh at the forest kitty.
The skunk
You
does
will
look
hurt
cute
his
though.
self-esteem.
Dang,
Animals did not
the
listen.
dolphin be
So John
laughing
made
though.
He walked
Oh.
across the lands and planted the apple trees as far as the eye could see.
Wait, what does that have to do about the animals laughing at the forest kitty? What did the apple trees do?
And just before the apples were ready to fall to the ground,
Yeah?
Johnny gathered them up
Yeah.
and went off to find his animal
Why does Johnny Appleseed look like he about to kill her? Are they still laughing after all that time?
friends. Look, I have brought the apples for the
Dang. They really got nothing else to do but laugh.
You see, these apples are not for the eating.
Oh,
They are for the teaching.
teaching, you say? Oh, excuse me? What is going on here? I like this Johnny Appleseed story, but why did Starfire suddenly start shooting all the animals in the forest? Jeez! Oh. This is war! Not grenade? The grenade. What? Hello? What is even going on in this story? I love it though. Jeez. Oh. And a lot of forest animals died that day. The end. Thank you for watching this story. This was a very fun story about how Starfire massacred the entire forest.
When it was all be over, Johnny marked his stinky friend with the stripe
Oh.
to let the other animals know that he was under his protection.
That's what the skunk stripes mean. Oh. Oh my.
And no one ever laughed
Oh
at
my
the forest kitty
goodness.
for one, for they knew that the Johnny Appleseed was
What
not
the
the one to be
heck?
trifled with.
Now that was a tall tale, Star.
I really thought that the old train one was the best tall tale, but no, this one wins. This one has to be the best tall tale I've ever heard yet. Literally Starfire massacring everybody for messing with the forest kitty. Going into all-out war.
Johnny Appleseed never flew in a
Jeez.
helicopter or spray painted a forest kitty. What? Forget it. This has clearly been a waste of everyone's time.
Not my time. That was fun
Don't
though.
be so hard on yourself.
This was a
dude.
fun
And
episode.
Cyborg is correct. We do not need the tall tales to inspire us.
Their
Yeah?
leadership inspires
Or they-
us on a daily basis.
Are they doing this again though? We've been through the song and dance before. Besides the movie where they actually meant it, whenever they say that in an episode, it's gonna end off with a joke about Robin's height or the way he's dressed or something like that, right?
Thank you. You guys really mean that?
Mm,
No, fool.
Exactly.
That'd be another tall tale.
wow. Poor Robin. I feel sorry for Robin. He didn't deserve any of that. Man, why is it that each season we go through, Robin is just, they're being mean to Robin more and more now. I don't get it. It's like Robin tries to tell stories, everybody got to tell their stories, Robin doesn't get to tell any. Do the creators not like Robin or something? I don't know, I just felt sorry for Robin this time. Like, the tall tales were fun, but I would have loved to hear Robin's, but the different versions we got to hear about were really cool. Like, everybody had their own cool stories. My favorite has to be Starfire's story. But do let me know which one of yours is your favorite. Which Tall Tale was your favorite story? And of course, if you enjoyed this, don't forget to leave a like, comment about what you think, and subscribe if you haven't done so. I'll catch you next time.